Okay, say your name and professional affiliation.
Kevin Zeese, I'm Executive Director of ProsperityAgenda.us.
And you were one of the 13 arrested before the Senate Finance Committee, Senator Baucus. You support single payer. Why?
Support single payer because it is the only way to provide maximum choice to people, doctors and healthcare, to get the middleman out, the health insurance industry out that right now is minimizing people's choice and maximizing people's costs. The health insurance really gets in the way of providing cost-effectively health care to all Americans, and also gets in the way of people's choice in what kind of medicine they want.
What made you a single-payer advocate? Why did you decide to become active on this?
Well, single-payer to me is emblematic of so many of the problems the country faces. We're seeing blatantly the pay-to-play politics of Washington, D.C. We're seeing the connection between corporations and the Democrat and Republican parties, and we're seeing the people's needs being ignored as a result of that. And so my view is that health care, and particularly single payer, has such widespread support in the public, such widespread support among doctors, among nurses, among economists. It's obviously the right choice for how to provide health care to all Americans. And if we can win this battle, it will show Americans they have more power than they realize, and a whole host of issues, from climate change to employment and jobs and fair wages to energy, will be dealt with in ways that deal with the American people's needs. Right now, Washington, D.C. only listens to the corporate interests. Corporate power rules up here. We have to break that connection. I think healthcare is the issue that can do that, and it will be a great benefit to the country. In addition, if we put in place single payer, it's the only way we're going to control the cost of healthcare. If we don't control the cost of healthcare, we're not going to control deficit spending at the state or federal level. And we can't do it any other way. And so I think for us to have a government that functions, we need a single payer system as well.
So we're here in Senate Dirksen, where you got arrested a couple weeks ago, and Senator Baucus, because of that arrest and the pressure, agreed to meet with single-payer advocates today. What's your take on why that happened?
There's no question that the pressure that we have been putting on has been having an impact. It's not just our arrests in his committee room, but pressure around the country. He's been hearing from people in Montana at home that they don't like how he's treating this. I think he has been really feeling the heat. But the point is, he hasn't felt enough yet. He's showing some weakness. He's backing down a little bit, but he's not putting single payer on the table. And so we need to actually escalate the pressure, not reduce the pressure. We are not yet winning this battle. Tom Daschle says there's a 50-50 chance that the multi-payer system that Baucus is advocating is going to pass. I'm glad to hear it's only a 50-50 chance. I think we'll be better off as a country without this bill passing, and we'll be better off then coming back and working for a real single-payer system that provides health security to all Americans and maximum choice to all Americans at a cost we can afford.